here in Lilydale, the gateway to the Yarra Valley, to show you the Yarra Ranges Regional Museum. The multi-award-winning Yarra Ranges Regional Museum opened in 2011. With stunning architectural design set in tranquil surrounds, the museum features exhibition spaces, programs for all ages and abilities, a resource library, museum shop and cafe. I'm here with Maggie, who's the director at the museum. Now Maggie, when did it first open?
The museum opened 2.5 years ago in its current form, but there's actually been a museum on this site since the 1970s.
And what can we expect to see?
Well, the focus of the museum these days is the Yarra Ranges region. And it's a huge region. It's 2,500 square kilometres for those who like figures, but it has 55 townships, all very unique and different in their own right. So you can expect to see a snapshot, that's all it would be, of the stories that make up Yarra Ranges, some of the history, some of the contemporary as well. We don't just look backwards, we sometimes look at now and forwards too. So you'll find stories of people that you know, like Dame Nellie Melba, for instance, the famous opera singer. And then there'll be stories about and interesting objects about things like the Bluebird 5 band, and I won't say any more about that.
Oh, sounds fascinating.
And as well as stories of the Yarra Valley, the Dandenong Ranges, we also have a huge diversity of temporary exhibitions. That means they're changing every few weeks or months. So some of the examples we've had in the past, the National Photographic Portrait Prize from the National Portrait Gallery in Canberra. That was very, very different again. And then recently we had an exhibition which was very emotional for a large number of people, which focused on survivors from the Holocaust and artworks that they had actually done to help them to live with what they'd been through and what they'd suffered. So we have a huge diversity. We've got coming up next year, we've got the Australian Chamber Orchestra virtual exhibition. So you'll be able to stand with the musicians and hear them play individually or together.
So there's a lot more to see than just the exhibitions.
There is. There's always something happening at the museum. We run a whole lot of activities for children and families, particularly during school holidays. And we have school groups come in as well. But yeah, there's always something happening here, and you can always buy a souvenir from the shop if you wish. And of course we have the Museum Harvest Cafe.
It smells delicious.
Yes.
Let's go in. The museum collection reflects the stories of the Yarra Ranges area. It comprises approximately 8,500 items, including 2,000 photographs, artworks, oral history recordings and personal objects. As well as that, there's a collection related to Corranderk Aboriginal Station and Aboriginal Australians of the area. A feature of the collection is the internationally significant Melba collection. Now, considering Dame Nellie Melba, Australia's first international opera star, called the Yarra Valley home, it's only fitting the museum holds some 870 letters, photographs and personal objects related to her life and times. The museum is located on Castella Street, Lilydale, and is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Admission is free. When did it first open? I stumbled again. Okay. Blah, blah. And so what can we expect to see?
Sorry.
I'm here with Maggie. Oh, see, now I've done it again.
Just keep rolling.